Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Frank, for the 6 rounds it lasted, it was unbelievable drama. And it finished with a Joyce win. I can tell you're a happy man.
Yeah, very. I mean, I thought for the fans, I always, we talked about the fight, didn't we, at the press conference, and I always felt their styles would make a really good fight. I think I used the phrase a bang up, and that's exactly what it was. He come to fight Carlos Takam, he let some really good shots go. Joe took some shots and absorbed them and eventually broke him down.
How demoralising must it be for a heavyweight to know that you can throw the kitchen sink at Joe and he'll literally eat it? He was standing there nodding, winking, laughing at shots that would have pretty much floored 99% of heavyweights.
I was sitting there going, like each one, they're bouncing off him, but you're expecting the worst with punches, right? He stopped 28 opponents, for God's sake. Joe's relentless, and it's juggernaut by name, juggernaut by nature. There's no doubt. He just keeps coming at you. And that 6th round, as soon as he came out, he started letting those shots go. He had no answer, and the referee was right in stopping it. I can understand why they're complaining, because I would complain if I was on the other side. Having said that, if you're not throwing shots back, if you're not throwing punches back, and you keep absorbing them, and you're looking like you're gone, you leave the referee no choice. You're not throwing punches back. You've got to look. He'll stop it.
Do you think it's almost like a little bit of a claim? Obviously, the fight has only just happened, so emotions will run high. Do you think it's a little bit of a claim to, if we lobby a little bit, perhaps they'll go for a rematch? Do you reckon it's one of them?
Well, look, I'd be doing all this. As I said, if I was on the other side, I'd be saying all the same things.
Does it show about Joe's adaptability as well? Because he did have to dig deep. He gave away the first couple of rounds, and he had to dig very deep. So you show a lot about not just what he's got in his fist, what he's got in his heart as well.
Well, there's no doubt in his heart. I mean, he is what he is, isn't he? He's just, he's a tough, strong guy. And he's got pedigree, silver medalist in the games. I think we said before it should have been the gold, he got robbed. But you just look at him and you think to yourself, that was only his 13th fight as a heavyweight, as a professional heavyweight. It's amazing.
And I've heard you didn't know what a juggernaut was. I thought it was someone wearing big armour, but apparently it's that weird-looking, knitted leather mask. Yeah.
Just got to, as all your viewers know, I'm an old, as they refer to me, I'm an old geezer and whatever, so why would I know what a juggernaut is?
And just quickly on the rest of the card, because I know...
Anyway,
what'd you say?
I always thought it was a lorry.
Just quickly on the rest of the card, because I know you've got a couple of other things to do, Frank. Echo Esserman, you've potentially got a big welterweight star there.
Well, he's a star, and he's doing everything that's asked of him, and he's doing it in style. When you look at him and you think, again, what's that, his 11th fight? I think it was his 11th fight, 11th, 12th fight. It was a real accomplished performance. He went out there against good opposition, guy come to fight, and gradually broke him down. The punches he was throwing, just that really good jab that he's got, body shots, and eventually, when the time was right, let the big bombs go, and that was it. He's definitely a star of the future.
I'm hearing the BCB boys want him and Danny Bull.
Let's see what we can do. Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Chris Bork, another one, just looked so quick, so strong. Every exchange, it looked like James Speech just wanted to back off a little bit, just because Chris just looked that much stronger and quicker.
It was coming forward, James, but when he was getting caught with the body shots, he was catching him with good body shots. I thought every time he got caught with a body shot, it stopped James's momentum. But he can come again. James, he'll come again. He's a quality fighter. But I thought Chris's work was superb. He's throwing the right shots. He was handling it well. And again, it was a good fight up until he stopped him.
Quick word on having the fans back in. Every single thing that happened, be it someone about to get stopped, someone getting...
Till the decision.
Till the decision, yeah. Quick word on the fans. Everything that happened, be it someone getting stopped, about to get stopped, it just lifts the mood. I feel like boxing is finally back.
Oh, it is, no doubt about it. It was a cracking show. I don't care what anybody says. Well-matched fights, good fights, entertaining, some good stoppages, some good boxing, quality boxing. Great night.
Actually, I've rushed so much I forgot the main man, Big D. A little bit of pressure on David Adelaide's shoulders, but came back, got a stoppage win tonight, and it was good to see a smile on his face as well.
Well, it was, again, he's a novice. A lot of people got a lot of expectations. Maybe that's because some of the things that he says, but he is a novice. That's his 6th fight, I think, now, isn't it? His 6th fight, but he did well. That guy stopped to have a great shot. He caught me well with the uppercut, really good shot. A couple of good body shots. He sort of livened himself up in those last couple of rounds and started throwing, really meaningful ones, and done what he had to do. I was pleased for him.
And just finally, dare I ask you what's next for Joe? You've been asked a million times. He's come through tonight. Is it even worth asking? We know what you're going to say.
He'll sit around on his backside, so we'll see what happens. But he'll probably be out again in October. He's not going to be sitting waiting for the big one. We've got to keep him active. He's only had 13 fights.
Is it almost not hard to match now, but you don't want to match him too hard in the build-up to a world title fight? You almost want to be cautious, but we know how good he is, so you almost need to match him highly as well. You know what I mean?
It'll be someone no worse than Carlos Takam. That's what it'll be.